Battle over the nation's budget and debt is about to get even more intense in Washington.
Today, a West Michigan politician deeply involved in the debate is telling us, get ready for some dramatic cuts.
Political reporter Rick Albin joins us in studio with details on this, Rick.
If this happens, it would really be precedent-setting because nothing like this has happened before. Congressman Fred Upton is one of a handful of Republican leaders that served on the super committee that tried to avert the so-called fiscal cliff. He is also one of the few close to the ongoing talks in the nation's capital, and what he thinks will happen could have a big impact on the country and beyond.
The tax side, the revenue side, is now done.
Upton says the deal to make tax cuts permanent wasn't perfect, but it was an effective way to deal with the revenue side of the budget equation. Now comes the spending question, and for that he has this big prediction.
My sense is that you'll see this sequester take place.
One of the men closest to the issue on Capitol Hill says those automatic spending cuts will happen.
And the sequester is a 10% cut across the board, divided between defense and non-defense.
With the exception of things like Social Security, veterans benefits, food stamps, Medicaid, and a few others, most programs will be cut.
Foreign aid, military, everything else, about a 10% cut. I see that happening.
Well, I am concerned.
It's not just the cuts that concern Governor Rick Snyder. He says that the atmosphere in Washington creates a danger to the economy.
And the biggest thing holding back businesses from saying they want to invest more or grow more or hire more people is the mess in Washington. Because with that uncertainty, they're saying, hey, we want to be careful. And what's going on is if it's not handled right, Washington could drive us back in a recession, which would be a terrible outcome.
No matter the outcome, it's clear the impact of what happens in Washington will be felt well beyond Capitol Hill. If Upton is right and those automatic cuts move forward, that means that almost every agency at the federal level will see a cut. We just don't know how those cuts will manifest themselves here on the local level, and it's something that we'll be watching closely right along with you.